everyone, my name is Rachel with Charlotte County Libraries and History. Today I'm going to be walking you through the use of Zen meditation and peace and tranquility through the use of our own mini Zen garden, which we'll be creating today. So let's get started. What is Zen all about? Zen is more about tranquility, and it's more of a practice than any kind of belief system. So really what it's all about is bringing yourself back down to earth and practicing self-soothing, learning the skills of calming yourself down and concentrating and really calming your mind through the act of meditation. And one of the tools we can use to help us learn those skills is a Zen garden. Typically, they actually have larger rock gardens in their backyards, but we can actually bring that to our desktop and have a little mini version. So we're going to create one of those today. And firstly, you'll want to start with a shallow dish, or you can have something deeper, whatever works for you. I have this little glass plate here that works pretty well. It has shallow edges, and that way you can really work and get creative and see what you're doing. So I've already got my sand in here. You can use any color sand you would like. I just chose some basic beige. That way we can see all the pretty gems that we're going to put in. So I've got my sand already in here, and I haven't raked through it yet. So let's start doing the raking. So you can do any kind of patterns you want. We use a light hand and really just get creative with it. Whatever feels good. You can sit here as long as you want and just go through it as long as you need to. And while you're doing this is a good time to just bring yourself back down to earth and really focus and practice your breathing and really tap into what meditation is all about, which is just bringing yourself tranquility and what they call self-soothing, which is the practice of calming yourself down without any panic, just bringing yourself back down to earth through slow movements and concentration. So I've got my sand raked through, and I've got some little squiggly designs in there. Next, I'm going to add some rocks and gems. We have some marbles and things like that. This one says family. Family is important to a lot of us, especially these days. So that's important to me. I'll put that in my garden. I'll also have some little marbles. And you can get creative as you like. They have a lot of these supplies at places like Michael's or even the Dollar Tree. I've gotten most of my stuff there. They have some really affordable stuff, and that way you can get creative as you like, and it doesn't hurt the bank too much. I put that big gem right there. I've also got this pretty rock with a leaf on it. All right. And I think strength is also an important thing right now. We all could use a little bit more of that during these times. Now, another important thing with the Zen Garden is to incorporate something that's special to you. This little turtle here is special to me. It represents a lot to me. It just means a lot to me because of my family. So that's special to me, and I'm going to put that in my garden. And it will, bringing something in that's close to you can really make this personal for you and help you further calm yourself down and bring yourself a little peace and calmness. So if you have something like a family heirloom, or even just something if you think it's cute at the store, that would be great too. So if you like a certain thing and you find a little trinket like that, you can put it in your Zen garden and it might bring you a little bit more joy. All right, And if you wanted to get even, I have a lot of stuff in my garden, so I'm going to use a pencil, and I can get even finer little designs in the sand there, because instead of the rake with 4 rungs, I'm just using a pencil, and I can get little fine squiggles in there if you wanted to get super creative. So you can sit here as long as you like and just do this, raking through the sand and calming yourself down. And you can get creative with it as you like. So that's mine that we made today. And here's an example that I brought from home. This one, I had a little bit more time to spend on it. But this one, I incorporated some different colors of sand. So I've got white and black here, and I made the little yin and yang symbol with with the sand, and I outlined it with some little pebbles there. And this is just an example of how creative you can get with it, and that's totally up to you. You can do whatever you would like with it. So whatever is going to bring you the most joy and peace. So this is a really good grounding exercise too if you struggle with anxiety. Just sitting here and raking through the sand can really bring you back down and bring you some tranquility. That's what Zen is all about. So that's how you can use a miniature Zen garden as a tool to help learn these skills of Zen.